Hello, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. My name's Alberto Pascucci. I'm a physician assistant student. I'm going to be working with you today, okay? I just want to confirm a few things before we get started. What's your name?
Amanda Abbott.
Okay. And your age?
50.
Okay, when's your birthday?
4/10/67.
Okay. And are you Caucasian, Hispanic, African American?
Caucasian.
Caucasian? Okay. And what is your biological sex?
Female.
Female, do you identify with that?
Yes.
Okay. And what do you do for a living? What's your job?
I'm a receptionist.
Oh, okay, nice. And your marital status? Are you single, married?
Single.
Single? Okay. And before we get started, before we dive into it, do you have any pre-existing health conditions, any medical conditions that you've been diagnosed with?
No.
Nothing like that?
No, pretty healthy.
Pretty healthy in general? Okay, good. All right, so what brings you in today?
I'm having really bad toe pain.
Toe pain?
Yeah, my
Okay.
big toe.
How long has that been?
It's been about 2 days.
2 days? Okay. And what was happening when you realized that you had this pain? Do you feel like anything caused it, or?
It just came out of nowhere. I was
Came out of
watching TV and all of a sudden it hurt to have the blanket on my toe.
Oh, wow, okay, so very sensitive.
Mm-hmm.
Does anything make it worse that you noticed?
Like putting shoes on, having to put pressure on it.
Okay, and how about anything make it better?
Like ibuprofen helps.
Okay. So taking ibuprofen. How often are you taking that?
Just like as needed every 6 hours.
6 hours, okay. Okay. And how has it progressed since it started 2 days ago? Has it changed? Better or worse over the past couple days?
It's starting to get better now, but I still want to get it checked out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't blame you. And have you ever felt anything like this before?
This is like the 3rd or 4th time that it's happened.
Oh, okay. And
Yeah.
when were the last times it happened?
They started about 2 years ago,
Okay.
and then I've had a couple flare-ups since then.
Okay. And how long did they last?
Usually like 2 or 3 days.
2 or 3 days. Okay. All right. And can you point to exactly like which toe and right there?
Mhm.
Okay. Thank you. And does it radiate anywhere else? Do you just feel it right there
It's mostly just in the toe.
in the toe?
Mhm.
And what kind of pain, if you had to describe it?
It's like sharp, but it starts to ache after a few hours.
All right. And if you had to rate the pain from 1 to 10, 10 being the worst.
When it first started, it was like a 6.
Okay. And now, what would you say?
Now it's like a 3.
So it's been going down
Mhm.
a little bit. Okay. And has it been stopping you from doing anything that you would normally do?
Yeah, I mean, I really didn't even want to go to work, but luckily I just sit at a desk.
Okay. So you're not really on your feet too much.
Mhm.
Okay. And so it's been for 2 days, you said, right? Does it hurt all day? Is it more so in the morning, more so at night?
It's definitely worse at night, and every time it happens, it usually happens at night.
Usually at night. Okay. All right. And has anything else been going on? Any other symptoms come up since this pain
No.
started 2 days ago?
Just the
No other
toe.
symptoms?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I'm just going to ask you a few more questions now. Have you had any recent weight changes from your usual weight?
No.
Clothes fitting the same as they usually do?
Yeah.
Have you had a fever at all?
No fever.
No fever? Fatigue? Feeling like really tired? Can't move?
No.
No. Any weakness?
No.
No? Okay. Good stuff. Good to hear. And how about any sores or lumps on your
No.
skin? Is there any redness on your skin down there?
The toe gets really red.
Okay, is it itchy?
Not itchy, just it's warm.
Okay.
Like it's like hot.
Is it dry at all?
No, it's everything else is normal. It's just red and hot.
Okay.
And painful.
Okay. And has that red kind of stayed that way
Yeah.
for the past couple of days? Okay. And has it, I'm going to ask you a few more questions. So you have the toe pain. Do you feel like it is in a specific joint? Like if you bend your toe? Does it have a-
Definitely if I bend my toe. It's definitely like where it connects to my foot.
Okay. And stiffness associated with it? Or
Yeah, it might
just
it's a
on the
little
way as
stiff.
much?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any other pain in your foot or your legs?
No.
Any like muscular type of pain, any soreness, anything like that?
Mm-mm.
No? Okay. And do you feel like it's tender to touch?
Yeah.
Really tender? Okay. Okay. And just a few more. So you said your legs don't really hurt doing anything. If you're walking around a lot, does the rest of your foot hurt, or is it just kind
It
of...
stays in the toe.
It's just in that toe specifically? Okay. Any cramps down there?
No.
No. And have you had any past blood clots?
No.
Nothing like that in the past? Okay. All right. I'm just going to ask you about some things about you. So do you exercise regularly?
Yeah, I try to do like 3 days a week.
Okay. And what do you usually do?
I go for walks.
Walks? How long?
Like
Approximately?
around the block.
Around the block? Okay, so nice leisurely walking.
Yeah, like a half hour maybe.
Have you been walking since you had this toe pain?
No, it's too much.
Okay, understandable. And what's your sleep like? How many hours of sleep do you usually get?
Like 6 to 8.
6 to 8 hours of sleep. And what are you eating? Usually, give me like a typical diet.
A lot of burgers, a lot of steaks,
So you
meat.
like red meat?
I'm a big red meat girl.
Okay. All right. And how about your fluid intake? Do you drink a lot of water?
Yeah, I always have a water bottle with me.
How about any other drinks? Any caffeine, coffee, tea?
Coffee, definitely drink coffee,
Coffee?
not tea though.
Not tea. How many cups of coffee do you usually have?
Usually
Okay.
2 in the morning.
2 in the morning? Okay. And how about alcohol? Do you drink alcohol?
Yeah, I usually have a couple beers with dinner.
Every night?
Yeah.
Is that? Okay. And do you ever feel like you need to cut down on your alcohol use at all?
No.
Just a few beers at dinner?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And when you're walking, walking is pretty leisurely, you said. You're wearing comfortable shoes when you're doing that. Anything that you think would aggravate your foot?
No, I don't think so. They're not really even new shoes, so it's not that they're
Okay.
too tight or anything.
Okay, so you haven't felt any changes in terms of clothing that have aggravated this? Okay. All right. Has anybody in your family ever experienced something like this in the past?
I think I remember my dad complaining of toe pain before.
Okay, and do you know if he had any diagnosis?
I'm not sure.
No? Okay. Sometimes these things could be something genetic, so that's why I asked you about your family. But okay, I'm going to ask you now, do you take any medications?
No, I've just been taking the aspirin for my toe.
Right, okay. And you said you're taking that every 6 hours?
Yeah, whatever the bottle
Over the
says.
counter use?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And are you taking any other types of home remedies, any supplements or
No, I take a multivitamin every day.
multivitamin? And when do you take that?
In the
In
mornings.
the morning. All right, and do you have any allergies to any medications or other,
No, I don't think so.
no allergies that you know of?
No
That's good.
allergies.
It's good now, especially with allergy seasons coming
Yeah.
up, change of seasons and all that. See a lot of people with some crazy allergies. Okay. So now I'm just going to ask you a little bit more about your medical history. So how was your childhood? Were you a pretty healthy kid, or did you have any?
I never had any of those weird childhood illnesses.
No chicken pox.
No, I think I had all those vaccinations, I
Okay.
think.
So you never had anything like that, anything like the flu or whooping cough?
No, I don't think I had any of those. Just like a normal cold here and there.
No mono.
Mm-mm.
No. Okay, good to hear. And how about your adult life? Have you been diagnosed with? You said you haven't been diagnosed with anything.
No.
So no history of like diabetes, prediabetes, hypertension.
I think that maybe my mom had hypertension.
Your mom had hypertension? Okay. All right. And have you been hospitalized
No?
recently? No hospitalizations, any surgeries in the past?
No, I don't. Not that I remember.
Yeah, okay. Any accidents or injuries that maybe caused any problems for you?
I was in a car accident once, but I was fine.
Okay, when was that?
About 3 years ago.
3 years ago? And there was no...
No, it wasn't that serious.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Scary stuff. And have you ever been diagnosed with any psychological disorders, psychiatric issues? No? And how are your menstrual cycles? Are they usually normal?
Normal, but they're starting to be more sparse now that I'm getting older.
Okay. Which is normal. And do you feel like you've had any abnormal ones lately or more painful periods?
No, there's just less frequent.
Okay. Again, normal.
Mhm.
As long as it's not causing you any issues, then that's just a biological process that our bodies go through. And when's the last time you saw your gynecologist?
Whenever my last annual, I go every year.
And did they find anything abnormal? Any pap smears or
No.
mammograms?
They took one, but they didn't call, so I'm assuming that
Okay,
means it's
so that's
okay.
good. Yeah, they always let you know when it's bad. Right?
Yeah.
And sometimes
Other
it's nice to
than
know
that,
when
yeah.
it's just to be safe too, right? And how's your sexual health?
Good.
Yeah, okay. Have you had any, or how many partners would you say you had in past 6 months?
None.
None? No, okay. Ever been diagnosed with any STDs?
No.
Are you taking oral contraceptives at all, or any type of contraceptive
No.
treatment? No? Okay. And you said you're up to date on your immunizations.
Mm-hmm.
And you got your pap smear and your mammogram. Have you done a PPD test for work or anything like that for tuberculosis?
No.
No, nothing like that. Okay. And have you gotten blood work done recently? Check your cholesterol.
I mean, probably within the last year I have. I didn't hear back about anything
Okay.
serious, so.
Again, no news is good news sometimes, right? And good. Okay, so you said your mom had hypertension.
Yeah.
And are your grandparents still with us?
Oh, no.
No.
They both passed, all four of them passed, probably in their 80s,
Oh,
but
okay.
years ago
Did they
now.
pass from any medical issues, or did they have any issues that you're aware of?
Maybe like heart attacks,
Okay.
cancers, but
Okay.
not that I can remember.
Nothing specific that you remember? How about your parents? So your mom has hypertension. Did your dad have any?
No, I mean, not that I remember, but he died too.
Oh, okay.
He was also like 70 something.
What did he pass from, if you don't mind me asking?
You know, I really don't know.
Okay. Sorry to
Thank
hear
you.
that. So no history of stroke, anything that you said, maybe heart attack, cancer,
Maybe,
something
yeah,
like that.
but like nothing we
Okay.
really talked about.
Okay. All right. And now just more about you. So what is your highest level of education?
I went through college.
You went through college. Okay, so just a bachelor's
Mhm.
degree. And you said you're a receptionist. You feel like you're in a comfortable financial situation?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. And you're single. Who do you live with?
I live by
You
myself.
live by yourself? Okay. And have you ever served in the military?
No.
And do you feel safe at home?
Yeah.
Do you live in a house, apartment?
I live in an apartment.
Okay. And safe neighborhood, you feel like you're okay?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's never any
Feel like
problems.
you have a support system?
Yeah, I go to church, so I have
Oh,
all
okay,
my
that's
church
great.
ladies
Yeah.
right down the road.
Very nice. Very good community. And do you do anything, just some hobbies that you might have?
I like to read.
Okay. It's nice, me too.
That's about it.
Yeah.
Read, watch TV, relax.
Nice
The
things to do.
usuals, yeah.
I'm sure your foot's been bothering you.
Yeah, I've been keeping it up.
Keeping it up. As long as you're keeping your mind sharp, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. So now I'm going to I'm just going to go through some more questions. It's a little bit of a longer list, so you can just kind of say yes or no to these. And if anything comes up, you just let me know. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So you have any do you suffer from headaches at all?
No.
Have you had any head injuries lately?
Mm-mm.
Anything
Never.
dizziness like that? Nothing like that. Okay. And how about your eyes? You see you wear glasses. Do you know how your vision is? Do you know the reason for your glasses?
I'm nearsighted.
Okay. And have you had any problems with your eyes in terms of like pain, redness,
No.
cataracts, glaucoma?
No, none of that.
Have you gotten an eye exam recently?
Yeah, I go every year.
Okay, that's good. And any findings from
No.
that?
Always normal.
Excuse me. Okay. And how's your hearing?
I think it's fine.
Feel like it's okay? Any problems with that? Any infections in your ears?
No.
Okay, good. Your nose and your sinuses? Do you feel like do you get colds often?
Not often.
No.
Probably once a season.
Every once in a while, right?
Yeah.
That's normal. And any itchiness or anything going on in your nose? Do you feel any irritation?
No.
Do you get nosebleeds?
No.
No nosebleeds? Okay. And how about in your mouth and your throat? Do you feel like you've had any pain or swelling, redness? Any problems with your teeth?
No.
Or your
We're all in
gums? And your last visit to the dentist?
I went last month.
Oh, okay. And everything was
Everything's
okay?
fine, yep.
All right, cool. And have you noticed, especially now with the past couple of days, any swollen lymph nodes or just any lumps anywhere in your body?
No.
No? Anything up here in your neck?
No, I don't think so.
No? Okay, good. And in your breasts, have you felt any new lumps or pain or discomfort in your breasts? No?
Nope.
Okay. And do you feel like you're pretty aware of that, like in terms of self-examination?
Yeah. I try to do it like once a month at least.
Yeah, as we get older, it's good to
Yeah.
keep in check with our bodies. Okay. And so you said no frequent colds or anything like that. Do you have suffer from any cough up in the morning, anything like that? No. Any history of asthma
No.
or no bronchitis, anything like that? Okay, that's good, pretty healthy. And your heart, so your family, you said maybe some heart attacks in the past, but have you had any issues?
I've never had any.
Never had any heart issues? Okay, that's good. All right, and do you have any digestive issues that stick out to you?
Sometimes I get that acid reflux, but I just
Acid
take
reflux.
Tums.
Okay. Take Tums. Do you just take that as needed?
Yeah.
Okay, and you never sought treatment for
No.
that in the past? Okay. So just some heartburn, some reflux. Do you feel like your appetite's okay?
Oh, it's good.
Oh, that's good. Gotta treat ourselves sometimes, right?
Absolutely.
Everything in moderation. Do you have any pain in your abdomen at all? Any like stomach pain?
No.
No, nothing like that. Your bowels are okay. Normal movements.
Mm-hmm.
And how about urination? Do you feel like you have any problems going to the bathroom?
No, maybe a little bit more at night now that I'm getting older.
Okay, but nothing out of the ordinary.
No.
Nothing that causes you a lot of pain.
No.
No. Okay. And have you ever been pregnant?
No.
Ever pregnant? Okay. All right. And no, you said no history of any psychiatric disorder. Do you feel like anxious or depressed ever?
No.
No? That's good. And any changes in mood or your attention? I know sometimes when you're not feeling well, that can affect it, but do you feel like...
Yeah, I've been a little irritable, but the toes really been bothering me. But
Well, yeah,
not in the long term.
that's a main source of irritation for sure. Okay. And have you had any history of any blood disorders, anemia, anything like that?
No.
No? All right, great. All right. I think that is all from me. I'm gonna go back and talk to my supervising physician, and we'll go through everything. And thank you for partaking in this. I know it's a lot to go through, but I appreciate you responding, and we're gonna get your toe figured out. Okay?
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
You too.